approach you go tossing it into the court other than just feel.
Yeah.
It's like, where am I landing? You know, like you got one here and then one there. That's a pretty big difference, right?
Yeah.
But if you got a bunch of left foot landing within the same range,
Yeah.
give or take,
Yeah.
anywhere from here to there, like that would be a pretty, as an example, not what you should. Because it should be comfortable for Sam, but it's not the same for Dan.
Yeah.
So like, but if it's in the same range, and on a clay court, like, you will make a mark with that.
Yeah.
If you do it well.
Yeah.
And like, if you come over to my side after we play a bunch, like I have to literally all the time do this before the next hour comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How was that one?
Oh, good.
I mean, it was slightly long, or was that on the line? It was
slightly long.
Okay, so what do you need to do differently to make that? Formula, was it at 12:30?
Really, man, just maybe slightly more in front.
It's too far is that way.
Yeah.
And what about into the court?
That was honestly a good amount in front of you.
Yeah, I think it probably looked a lot more than worse than it was because it was more too much that way.
Yeah.
That's how you had to chase it.
Yeah.
But I think too much that way probably caused you to let it drop. If it's long, it's because you let it drop.
Yeah.
And it needs to be peaked.
Yeah.
No matter where it is. But the fact that it was that way might have made it a little harder to be up there.
Yeah. Well, that dropped.
Okay, there you go. Did you like the toss?
No.
What? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What needs to be a little different?
Probably should have been higher, in all honesty.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's the only other thing that if we have to pick a common usual suspect is like your tempo, like toss lower and tempo goes faster.
Yeah.
So like, a comfortable height has got to be part of that formula.
Yeah.
And that's not something you got to figure out, but it is something you need to be aware of when it doesn't happen, and just let the ball drop down and have a do-over.
Yeah.
That looked in.
Yeah, just a little out.
All right. So what needs to be a little different?
Actually catching more in front, caught a little behind.
Is that because of?
I mean, I honestly think it might have been a little bit shows like leaning forward.
Yeah, the toss was too far.
Yeah.
So that's one I wouldn't even go for.
Yeah.
Because you got to chase after it a little bit.
Yeah.
And instead of going up here at the peak,
you
end up like that. That's why it goes long, because it drops. And then, but it's too hard to hit it up at its peak because it's outside of the window.
I actually had no clue how I made that in. Those were way too short toss.
It was in.
It was in, but I don't know how.
And if you tell yourself something else outside of this toss contact management stuff, it should be, so for example, like if you say, oh, I got to load my right leg and drive that right hip up better. Great. Well, you should say that because, yeah, that's a quality control thing. But if you want to make the serve, then you got to say, I need to do that to help me hit that speed.
Oh, yeah.
Or I got to turn more. Well, I got to turn more because it's going to help me hit that speed.
Yeah. Dude, the one thing I don't understand, have you like ever seen like Nick Hughes surf from like a side angle? Dude, like
I'm gonna change this camera angle in a minute so you can see it that way.
So I see that. dude, when you watch his serve, he goes from like, tosses it from like back here, right? And his like motion is so fast that like, you would think he wouldn't be able to like catch it at its peak. But
it actually does what you do in terms of like,
yeah.
This is all very together.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that because you do it the same way every time.
Yeah.
But originally I was not fine with that because you didn't.
Yeah.
And that's why I was pushing you to stay back until after you release it.
Yeah.
But like, that's not necessary to change or even evaluate anymore.
No, yeah.
Because you do it the same way every time, so you got the same rhythm every time.
Yeah. I was just wondering though if I did toss it when I was.
I know, that's why I cut you off though. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was trying to like prevent you from asking questions you don't need to ask.
Yeah.
And that's why I went straight to the answer. Because we're talking about having the same rhythm all the time. Do you? Yes. So I think it's worthy of discussing so we can keep it off the table.
Yeah. Oh, give me Stacy back. Come back, Stacy.
I don't like that serve.
You don't like it?
If you want to hit a flat serve, hit a fucking flat serve. Like, but if you want to hit a very hard slice, like you got to commit to that. And I don't know what that serve is.
Yeah.
So like, that's a weak old man demonstration of like an aggressive hard slice.
Yeah.
That's clearly a flat serve.
Yeah.
And so like, you make your own choices.
Yeah.
Both are good, but you gotta commit to one.
Yeah. Oh.
So that now you're in a little bit of.
Yeah.
That's all that is, because you know that's the kind of serve that if I'm hitting, that helps my confidence. It's like if I gotta do a little more of this or a little more of this, like for direction, they're too worried about that.
Nah, yeah.
It's like the main thing is the main thing with the formula.
Yeah.
And that's just A+ with that.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
As the toss is into the window, you're catching at its peak. That's another one that's too far.
Too far. Yeah.
So you could harp on that in a match, and you'd be right.
Yeah.
But you know those kids in school that are fucking know-it-alls, and you know, like, it's not helpful. Oh, you're wrong about that. Yeah, but what's right?
Yeah.
Tell me what's right. So when you talk to yourself in matches, you
How do I
don't
fix
say
it?
that's too far.
Yeah.
You say next one, I'm going to bring it back
Bring
a
it
little.
back. Yeah.
Because that's instructive, and that's what your brain will process.
Yeah. That's way too far back. I mean,
That worked. It's
Worked.
just you overdid
I
it.
never did it. Yeah.
But you're still one step closer.
Well, that's not full fucking guy.
That's true, though. It's not a positive. It's
Yeah.
like, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You are one step closer to getting it.
Yeah.
How was that toss, though?
That's good.
Yeah.
It was
Just
better.
you let it drop a little.
Drop, yeah. Chasing it.
Yeah, so like,
Chasing it sideways.
I think the distance into the court is probably good,
Yeah.
but that one's too far to the right.
Going that way, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
But under those circumstances, which is that toss peak,
Yeah.
that's sustainable all day.
Yeah.
It's not luck. It is absolutely. I mean, you can feel that way because like that toss is sustainable.
Yeah.
Hitting out of the peak isn't that hard.
Yeah.
So like you could feel like you could just do it over and over repeatedly, and you'd be right.
Oh, tough to tape.
What's the cause there?
I think it was just a little bit farther out than the other one was, just slightly.
The other thing is like if you hit a high percentage of hard slices
Yeah.
and some flats, you
Yeah.
will promote, because you can't hit. You can hit flat if it's way too far in front.
Yeah. But slice.
Slice is going to be pretty hard,
Yeah.
and so to hit a hair of slice or more,
Yeah.
it's got to be above you.
Maybe above it.
And that's another reason why I would promote the percentages.
Yeah. Was it that way?
Yeah, just get an inch to your left.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice. I'm going to move this over so you can see from this angle. And I'm going to upload this so you can watch it.
Okay.
But like this angle is going to tell us a lot with where you're landing with that left leg.
Yeah.
And how much the toss is going into the court.
Yeah.
You know? There you go. You just won't be able to see where it goes, but
Yeah. That's all right.
did it feel too much?
A little bit.
Or did it feel like it was good and you gotta just peek it?
Honestly, I thought it was fine until like I got there. So I hit it and I was like, oh, okay.
That's too far.
That's too far.
Yeah.
Way too far. Shouldn't have
We
hit on
gotta
top of my
get you to
frame.
the point. The mistake is not the serve into the net. The mistake is swinging at it.
Yeah.
So it's this moment that when you're loading, you shouldn't be thinking about shit.
Yeah.
You already know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta have your radar on where, oh, that's too much. So we'll just,
Yeah.
start over.
Okay. There we go.
So like, that would have approximately, if you don't swing,
Yeah.
that would have landed somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Is that agreeable?
Yeah.
In terms of how much into the court.
Yeah.
And you can't really compare what somebody else does. Is that their rhythm and timing and tempo and
Yeah.
body type
Yeah.
and how much down here or how short their motion is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, saying that is not.
That was
high.
more than the other one,
Yeah.
but not much.
Yeah.
And so like in a perfect world, let's say all of them would go, if they're really ideal and you don't, but you didn't swing because maybe you saw some pretty girl you want to stare at or something, they would land probably, this is the edge
Yeah.
of your window.
Yeah.
And then anything outside of it, you got to do over.
Yeah.
And that's if you serve and stay back, which is what you're doing over and over now.
Yeah.
So now move the balls for me. Move the window if you serve and volley.
Serve volley. Okay, pretty far out when I serve volley, dude. Pretty far forward, honestly. Like,
Don't go that much. Just make it 2 inches more.
yeah.
That's too much.
Too much?
Because you're hitting it like that
Really?
instead of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you can make it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about making all of them.
Yeah. Just so less.
Well, like that looks super hard to get in.
Yeah.
You see my point though? I'm being like, that's a ridiculous statement. Like,
Yeah.
it looks so easy for you to get in.
Yeah.
And that's just, what, 2 inches more?
2 inches more, yeah.
So this is what you know, it's not like you don't do this already, but like we're just spelling it out.
Yeah.
When you serve and stay back, the window is X.
Yeah.
But and it's about the width of a racket, right?
Yeah.
And when you serve volley, it's Y.
Yeah.
Which is not much different, but it is a little bit.
Yeah.
Just no differently than like some of these forehands that you could come in behind, but you don't have to. Where it's like you might hit here when you stay back, but you might do that when you go in.
Yeah. Stacy's close.
Well, she moved
I know.
after you hit her.
I know. Naughty girl. Dude. Stacy.
I mean, that's better than the target.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't complain too much.
No. I just want Stacy's mom, dude. Pretty bad. Oh. No, that was terrible. I was too busy thinking about Stacy's mom.
It's too far.
Yeah, let's just find out.
Bring it back a little. So one thing that I used to do all the time, and no matter how long of a serve warm-up or short, you know, it is a little different one day or another.
Yeah.
But like I would hit, you know, X number of serves, you know, before the match you're warming up your serve.
Yeah.
Always at least one. I'd be doing that. Not to show them, although, you know, I'm not against that. And I have before. But it's more like just to feel it.
Yeah.
That was a hair long, wasn't it?
I think that was maybe.
You want to end on a good one?
Yeah.
Keep choosing, you know, hard slice or flat, whatever you want.
Yeah.